bad for me, so I wasn't able to participate at that time of the event. But they were nice enough to let me go try it later and make some content around it and shit. So that was cool.
Oh hell yeah. Portals, right? That's what you guys were playing.
Hmm.
Sick. All right, all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But overall, just chilling. Like, obviously, I don't think double runesmith is really an optimal build. If I'm being honest, like,
Yeah.
you usually don't want to double up on shit, but just kind of using this whole thing as a learning experience, seeing what other comps are out there. Like, I'm pretty sure those dudes were using a fighter build. They were able to pressure us pretty, pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Uh, so just kind of use the experience to learn. I really want the fucking game to go open because I'm always like a repetition gamer. Like, I'm not gonna hop in and do well in an event. Like, oh, cool. I practiced for like 30 minutes. Like, if one person needs 30 minutes to be good at something, I need about 5 hours.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's how I work. Like, I fucking suck at everything I try until I like pause. Until I just put in those like disgusting hours in it. Like, that's why people see my hours in games and be like, "Holy shit!" Like, you play a lot. It's like, bro, because I'm trash until I do about 5x the amount of time that somebody else does.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I know my process.
Self awareness. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, like, that's literally always how it's gone. Like, I remember the first time I started WoW PvP. It was like I couldn't let it kill to save my life, but I eventually ended up glad. So it worked out in the end.
True.
So um yeah, so this is going to be one of those things that I probably won't get good at PvP in this game until the battlegrounds are out and I can just like no life the PvP scene.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Gotta get those reps in. It's the best way.
Yeah, like try all the different builds. That I honestly think when it comes to this game, I love raiding in PvE and all that, but I'm probably going to be a PvP content creator. Like,
I mean, you've been waiting for this
uh,
for months, so
fucking years, dude. You got to
yeah,
think like
yes, yeah.
I got tired of the WoW PvP scene when I was 17.
Wow.
That was 13 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, yeah, true.
No, we're talking longer because I could go back to WoW and do the PvP thing, but it's not that different. Like, it's basically the same shit, right? Like, yeah, sure, the builds are different, the classes are different, but there's no new modes. Like,
Yeah,
arenas are still arenas. That's the only competitive bracket in the game. Like, no one gives a fuck who's number one in RBGs, you know?
yeah.
So it's like I've been playing the same arena format since I was in middle school.
Nah, I'll be bored after a year. So that's props.
Yeah. So I mean, you got to think like I sweated it out for 7 years in that arena scene, and it
Yeah.
was like cool. I'm turning 18, like starting to get hair on my chest and shit, and this game mode's still the fucking same.
Nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. Some changes need to be had there.
Went back in my mid 20s, got glad one last time, and then I was like, dude, it's the same fucking shit. So Yeah, like they make balancing changes. They make the game cool. Yo, what's good, my guy? What's up, jumpers? Yeah, I was telling my
Hey.
brother because my brother Damien, like we he didn't play WoW as much as I did. Um, now I'm running basically like Arcane Mage meets Affliction Lock. It's called Runesmith. Yeah. Um, I was telling my brother that like I've been waiting for a fucking MMORPG scene for a minute because I used to play WoW like competitively for about 7 8 years from the ages of like 11, like 10 11 to up to 18, and then the game never fucking changed. Like arenas were still arenas. They were cool, but I was playing the same fucking game for almost a decade. Then I took a break for like 3 to 5 years, came back, did got glad one last time, and then like I haven't been in a PvP scene ever since. So I'm washed as fuck. I'm really rusty, but it's like really good to potentially have another game to finally create like PvP content around and play and shit. Um, so I was telling Damien like they're gonna introduce a battleground mode into this game and like a bunch of other stuff. So I'm probably just gonna no life the PvP scene in this game for a while, like because I'm pretty bad right now. Like all like the washed up isn't like a clickbait. Like I'm really fucking bad. Um, so I need to like put in reps and hours. Like the way I work is like I can't just pick up a game and be good at it like ever. Like I need to do like 500 hours before I'm mid at best. Like that's just how I operate. Um, like, and I want to try all the different builds, man. Like fucking, I really want to try all the different like archer builds. The warrior builds look pretty cool, or should I say, warfare builds look pretty cool. Um, so obviously all the mage builds. Like I really want to try out what is it? Shadow spell? Yeah, I want to try shadow spell. That was actually the build I was originally gonna run for this shit. And then for whatever reason I chose mage tank and then halfway through yesterday's stream I picked like this Rune Smith build that's basically an affliction lock. But with like arcane mage shit. Like I have mirror image, which is cool.
Yeah.
You're actually playing WoW right now. That's why I want to practice my skills in this game. Not completely washed up. Yeah, I mean, a fair point. I haven't. I played WoW to level, but I wasn't PvPing in it. And I will say, like, this game is similar to WoW, but it doesn't work the same way as WoW, from my experience so far. Like, either that or I haven't seen the skill cap like raised yet because like yesterday I tried playing a burst build where I was trying to land stuns, and you know when you play fire mage in WoW, right? Like you try to land a Hodge or a stun or some shit, and then you burst into it and you nuke the target down. Like that shit was not happening yesterday at all. Everybody was running like this fucking tanky ass like sustain build, so it didn't matter how hard I bursted. Like I wasn't landing any fucking kills. So Mm.
It's
Bro,
fucked.
we're fucked. We got Valacy and
Oh
64.
man.
We're so wrecked.
All
Um,
right. All right.
but yeah, so this game is like different because everybody's like super tanky because of the cross builds. So the class like dynamic changes how the game works a lot as far as like the PvP scene, which is sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, that's a cool mix. Of course, that's the one wild class I didn't like. One spec I didn't really mess around with was Affliction.
I
But
know you always play Destro. Yeah, like this game doesn't. I haven't seen anybody like pull off like a one shot build yet or something.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sure it'll happen. It's just we need more time in the game.
True, true. Yeah, it takes everyone go through all the combos, see what's what.
Oh, Yep, we're gonna have to clip this one, man. 64 fallacy, those are DGL homies.
Hey, yep. All right, all right.
Win or fucking lose. All right.